Hey guys, Ben here from Velflex. Now I'm here in Orlando at Printing United 2025 and I'm here with an amazing bit of kit. Very, very interesting. It's called the Stampinator. It's about creating your automatic carousel, giving it some versatility and turning it into a heat pressing unit. But it also can massively improve the way that you're direct screen printing as well. I have Jeff here with us who's going to take us through, because Jeff here knows all about the Stampinator. So I'm going to leave it with you. Jeff, tell me why, if you had an automatic screen printing carousel, why this would be an amazing bit of kit to add to your business if you're wanting to get into doing heat transfers or improve your own print facility.
Yeah, so I look at Stampinator, it's just another tool for your shop, right? What's great about the stamp, it inserts into the second print head. So when you print your underbase, you're going to stamp, mat all the fibers. So you're going to cure the base. It's going to allow you to print all of your colors on top. A lot of times when we use a roller squeegee, you have to use it in junction with a flash, right? So you're going to flash and then use a roller squeegee. But we find that the roller squeegees tend to pull your shirt out of registration. Whereas the stamp, we have direct heat coming right down onto the garment, matting the fibers, allowing you to have a super smooth surface every time.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so that's not only going to improve quality and look and things like that, and you've got some samples here as well that you're able to show as well.
Yeah, so we have samples. We have this one here is a 230 mesh. This is stamped. It's almost like printing on paper. Then we go into our second print, which is not stamped, and we got a little bit of fibrillation, and then you have pitting, right? So you see the black coming through. The vibrance of the print, it doesn't pop, right? Yeah. But it pops when you have it where it looks like you're printing on a gloss paper.
Yeah, you can absolutely like it. And look, I've never done direct screen printing before, but I can absolutely straight away see the difference between the two, right?
Absolutely. So when you look at that orange, you know, we went with an orange because the two oranges, one looks a little bit dull and faint. Correct. And that orange is actually kind of hard to get it to pop. We have an additive in there, just not a reducer, but we use a soft hand additive to soften up that ink, so we want the softest print possible, and the stamp allows you to have that. And the reason why is you're using a 230 mesh, you're laying down very little ink, and you're getting a fantastic print. Here we have a shirt, 230, and if you look at it, it's a greeny shirt. But what's great is you see the green. It almost looks like it's a DTG print because it has the transition right into the green. A lot of print shops want to keep printing and printing to fill that in because they're going to have imperfections within their base. Well, this takes and compensates for that by matting the fibers, and that's the end result. It pops. It gives you an amazing hand.
And look, I just saw this as well. Have a look at this, like, and just the fibers of that.
Yeah, this is Lane 7, Nantucket. All the fibers. This is a 156 mesh stamped with a 156 to follow. And the end result, it almost feels like a transfer. It's amazing.
Phenomenal. So this here is like, and we're talking heat press, and I'm all about heat transfer, but this here for a direct screen printing is doing some amazing things in terms of vibrancy, consistency, quality across different fabrics and stuff like that. Now, what about using it as a heat transfer printing press? How would somebody go about that, right?
So for heat transfers, we have top cover pallets that go onto your existing pallet within your automatic press. It just clamps right on. We also, you can customize it where you can lay the transfer or the pallet sponge rubber, create the size of your transfer. In this case, we did it because of the straps on the cinch bag. We're hitting it 298 for literally less than 5 seconds, and we're yielding about 410 transfers per hour, which is phenomenal. So that's one stamp, one automatic press, and one operator.
Okay, so guys, we in Australia, like when we're talking about a heat press, and somebody asked me how many presses should I be getting an hour, and like a lot of them, if I said 1 a minute is a sort of minimum that we want to be doing, let's do 2 a minute, that's 100 an hour, 10-minute break type sort of thing. We're maxing out at 100 an hour sort of thing. You're talking 400 an hour with a single operator, right?
Yeah, 400 pieces per hour.
Okay, so like that's the advantage that we're talking about, and we're utilizing existing equipment that many people have invested in over the years with screen printing, right?
Absolutely.
And obviously this here is able to go on all the different brands of screen printing.
Yeah, so the stamp fits on Rock, M&R, Anatol, Workhorse, TOS. You have a lot of TOS, I think.
As we do, yeah.
And pretty much any automatic that clamps in a 23 or a 36-inch frame or a 31 frame, this will fit right in there.
Jeff, thank you very much, mate, for taking us through that. That's amazing. I'm really excited to take this back to Australia. We haven't seen something like this before. I certainly haven't. And the fact of high production heat application excites me, but what it can also do for screen printing and stuff like that, from a quality point of view, I reckon it's an amazing bit of kit.
Yeah, look, our tagline is make your prints better and keep on stamping.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Thank you.